Let me know if you can hear me really good, because it should be like really good. I'll check here. Yeah, I think we are live. Perfect. So now this is a tradition. So I'm gonna do my training. Last week I did my Saturday's training. It was back pressure based training. So today it is more side pressure, wrist oriented training. I'm gonna start with some bench press as my first exercise, and then we're gonna go through the whole thing. So let me know, guys, did you train today? Did you guys do some training today? Oh, okay. I have computer set up so I can see all the chat and everything. We'll see. So probably from time to time I will have to check if the battery is still good, because last time the battery just kind of died out, so we'll try to do better. I also think these microphones are really awesome. Okay, 2 a.m. in Australia. Oh, mate, come on, like, you should go to sleep. There's nothing more important than beauty sleep, And you think I stay looking like 16 when I'm 35 for no reason? So, okay, yeah. So my first exercise will be bench. Just a classical bench, right? My type, I take a wide grip. That's how I bench, because maybe there is some competition still in the future for me, but I don't know that. Maybe this bar. Haven't used it in a while, so maybe why not? Okay. So I'm gonna take my computer so I can see the chat from time to time, but I have to do my training, and I don't want to be very slow on it. So just, if I miss something, I apologize. So I'll start with some classic bench. The first, I'm gonna go for something pretty heavy for like 5 reps. That's like, I would say, my strength phase. I will aim for either 140 or 150 kilos for 5 reps today. And then I'm gonna go for, I think I have to do 130 kilos. Yeah, last week I did it for 12 reps. So I have to go and try to beat that. Maybe something like 13, 14 reps if I can. We'll see how it goes. And then it's side pressure, So yeah, let me bring my computer here. Let me get my pre-workout. Let me get some weights, and let's start. Last time I did it, someone texted me and they said like, don't you have music like when you train or something? I don't care. I'm here for training, not for music. I know a lot of people just can't. They feel like they can't really, for whatever reason, focus. It's the opposite. Like I don't care. Like sometimes I need music. Sometimes I want a podcast. Sometimes I just want a nothing. So it all comes down to personal preferences. How do I stop my elbow from clicking? Listen to this. Like there's no problem. I don't feel any problem with my left arm, but it's been clicking like that since I was like 18. So, man, I don't know. Sometimes the clicking will just stay there and will continue. Yeah, okay. So how do I do this? Okay, we'll start with 70 kilos. I think I'm gonna do 2 sets of 8 reps with 70 kilos. Because for me, like at this time, the warming up is most important thing. First thing I did was I got a band, and I used band, and I explained it last time. Like I don't need my shoulders to do all external rotation exercise. I just want to feel them free, like they're moving around. And when they're free, they feel good. So I'll do 2 sets of this, like 70 kilos for 8 reps as my like second warm up. And I always I always just warm up with the thing that I'm doing. And I feel like that's the best way to actually warm up. That microphone is getting my throat kind of weird. So I hope you're not getting weird sounds. Shoulder feels okay. But yeah, I feel most of the time, just very tight in my shoulders. So I feel like getting those extra warm-up sets always helps. So if I go like, because regularly I would do like, on my good benching days, I would do 70 kilos, 100 kilos, 130 kilos, and then I would slow down until I get like where I want to be. So if like my goal was benching 170, 180, 190 that day, like that's where I stop. But now I feel like, okay, I need a little bit of extra just to warm up, you know. Yeah, I think we are live. Okay. Yeah, quality looks great. Okay. Daniel Kuzmins, is it better to train high or low pulley for riser back pressure? So for riser, most of the time you're fighting someone on the top. Like you don't really fight for a riser on the bottom. Like sometimes you kind of need it, but it's the fight. Like 2 top rollers will fight for riser. 2 hook pullers never really fight for riser. They're fighting for something else. So it makes more sense to have something on the same level. How I understand it, and I explain to most people, when you have a pulley system high and you're fighting high, that's top roll versus top roll. When you have a pulley system coming from down, that's top roll versus someone trying to pull you down, or whatever. The attack is coming, you pulling down. So most of the time, it's better there. Riser from top, but mixing up things help, you know. Okay. This felt much better than the first one. Okay, I'm thinking I'm gonna do like this. So now 100 kilos, and then same for like 8 reps, and then 130 kilos for 5 reps, 40 kilos for 5 reps, and we will see. So either I'm gonna do 140 kilos because I want 3 working sets with 3 working sets with bench press on some high weights like that. So today was the date, 25th, really, 25th, 5, 2025, okay. Bench press, 3 sets of 5. So 130 will be the first set, then 140, and we'll see. I should be able to do 150 today. We'll see. We did like very good pulling session on Friday. Sanis came, Kristaps was here, Janis, Kaspars. It was like really, really good training. And I feel like I don't feel my arms, but I feel my shoulders. Because like I pulled with Sanders. Sanders tried to top roll me out from really deep positions. And when you are all side pressure, like that's, Uncle Todd will tell you, that's when you feel your elbows. Yeah. Okay. So, okay, do I have chalk? Yeah. Does anyone remember where the famous line of mine, chalk, do we have chalk, comes from? Chalk? Where's chalk? Do you have chalk? Put it in the chat if you guys remember. Okay. 8 easy reps. Felt super nice. Yeah, 2 sets of warm-up helps. Yeah, I do feel my shoulder here, but it's not like usual, like I have the pain there. I just feel it from pulling. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. This will be first working set. Let's see what we have to do afterwards. So, okay. I think I'm gonna do dumbbells today. Haven't done dumbbells in a while, so we'll do some dumbbells. Maybe 3 sets of 10. Okay. And the side pressure. So last training I did was this low, so I need high. Okay. Dumbbell military. Okay, that's it done. Pure side pressure. High. Okay. I have some positions I really need to work out today, so I'll be focusing on those. I'm gonna do maybe some JMs, mix it up with some other stuff. I do believe that is one of the best exercises to do. Do you do Todd Hutchings style pronation side pressure? I have that in my trainings, yeah. It is really like, it's a very cool exercise. And I think it builds up strength in some position there where you really not used to having strength. So I do like that, yeah. High thumb pronation can crack high hook pinky finger. I use the high hook thumb against high hook, but high hooker catch me finger. Like high hook is just, it's a top roll. Either you go to the top, like if you end up here, like you can start as a hook, like this is a high hook, and then you like, but if you attack the wrist, for me it's always top roll, you know. Okay. Best coach. Man, go. You want to increase your bench press? You have to bench press. You have to probably you're too nice to yourself. You have to look at your training, see what you do wrong. Is it technique problem? Is it strength problem? Is it positioning problem? So most things can, like, go to someone that knows how to bench, ask them to fix it, and they will fix it. You just have to listen, and then you have to repeat. The good people, the people that do really well in training, listen. If you can spend more time listening and step over some stuff that you just, like, oh, it doesn't feel comfortable. Yeah, changing something never feels comfortable. But most of the time it's just for better. Anyway, I think I want to start a trend where if you're an arm wrestler and you don't have Crocs, you're not really an arm wrestler. And just to go to regular gyms wearing Crocs, I think, you know, that's what they will get for throwing Devon out of Planet Fitness, because that was 100% real video, like 100% real video. Like, also they throw out Brian Shaw. Like, I seen Brian Shaw in person. It's AI, it's CGI. Like, he's not that big, you know, guys. Probably most people don't get that I'm joking here, but I'm joking. Okay, 5 reps. Okay, nice. It's so weird, like, because the chest and bicep kind of take the same joint. You will feel your biceps sometimes when you bench, and I do feel my biceps, and it's from Friday's pulling probably. Okay. Okay. And again, like I'm not starting with bench press because it's great for arm wrestling. You can start with anything. I just start my training with general training. I think it's better to move around general muscles. And like I could come here and do an extra day where I just do general stuff, but I'm always here so long, so why not just to combine things? This is not for arm wrestling strength, it's for general strength, and you know, like I think it's kind of understandable why I have wide shoulders at this point, you know. So probably that is the, yeah. Did you guys see, what are you guys thinking about Irakli versus Matt Mask, lefty? Yeah. Glutes and pecs, yes boys, glutes and pecs. Yeah, Kurdech is gonna pull 2 matches. Like the question is he pulling Devon before or after? Because like Devon doesn't want to just beat you. He wants to make sure you don't like arm wrestling afterwards. You know, he wants to make sure you rethink your whole life decisions up to that point or after that point. So yeah, it's interesting because he's gonna step in. Him and Morozov was supposed to happen. Remember, guys? And then Kamil stepped in, right? Yeah, it'll be interesting. Those are good matches. Okay, this is 140 kilos, so a little bit over 300 pounds. We're gonna go for 5 touch and go best presses reps. Okay, like this. Opa. Okay, I think I'll do 150 today too, before I go down. I like to go like right now, like I'm not really aiming for those heavy, because I know I can always push myself to go heavier. But like I said, like it's most of the time just, it doesn't do well, because eventually I just start doing singles and then I'm in full bench press mode. Everything else suffers, shoulders hurt and everything. Right now, still the main thing is arm wrestling. So I'll go somewhere where I feel comfortable. I think 150 kg should be pretty comfortable today. And then I'll go down by 20 kilos to 130 kilos. And I'll try to hit as many reps as possible. We'll see how it is today. And I have 2 rules. So minimum is 12 reps, maximum is 20 reps. If I hit 12 reps, well, 12 reps are over, it's fine. If I hit less, next week I have to go down on weight for 10 kilos and continue. 2 weeks ago I did 120 for 20 reps. Last week I did 130 for 12 reps. So we'll see if today's a better day or worse day, you know, because not every day is the same day, guys. Coach, do you hold breath for first 2-3 reps? Yeah, hold breath for most reps. Yeah. Do you think dumbbell, barbell, bench press have big difference for arm wrestling? Again, watch my video on bench press for arm wrestling. I'm not going to repeat myself. I posted last week. Everyone always asks me. I think I go in a pretty deep detail. And I just love that some people are there like, no, it really helps with arm wrestling. Like, and then they start making like the weirdest, not even excuses, but the weirdest like comparisons. They'll be like, you know, like it's feeling strong is really good, so you should be doing it. It's same as like, you know, what helps for running, like breathing, you know, yeah. Or, you know, like, you know what helps for running? Just like having strong legs. How strong legs? What kind of running? You know, so there's a difference. There's investment versus, what is there's a saying, but it's how much actually you turn around, or what is the correct term? Like how much you would actually get from what you're doing. So if you're doing your bench and you really like focus on your bench, will it necessarily adding 30, 40 kilos to your bench will increase your arm wrestling? Hell no. Like hell no. Like no. You just generally being strong, feeling good. If you know, if you like that, that's probably for you. If no, there's a lot of people that don't do it. Like they don't do heavy exercise at all. They just arm wrestle and they're pretty awesome, you know. So for everyone, it's very different. Like if you're just, I think it's there's something still about power output, like how much can you just press, make sure your body does, right? And I think there's a strength in that, because I know I can always, like most of the time I can push harder. Like I can just push harder, right? So if I can keep myself in line where I can know that I can still push harder, I think that's pretty good. So, okay, and I think I need to get some water. So this will be last heavy set. We're not gonna go any heavier today. So this is 150 kg. Let's see if I can do 5 beautiful reps. Probably the best reps on the world. Okay. Okay. Shit. I think the third rep I didn't touch my chest. I feel like I didn't. I was like, I felt like I have to go up. Yeah. Well, it's not bad. Probably could do 60 for the same, but this is enough for today. So now a little bit bigger rest. Then I go 130 kilos for as many reps as I can do, and we'll see how that goes. So I think my all-time best is with Larry when I was in Dubai. I came there, and I think I was like either before, I think before like, not before, like here I benched a little over those 200 kilos, and I was like, oh, my shape's pretty good. So, and I think Larry didn't expect me to do so much. He thought like it's 1-2 reps or something, and I blast out like 14 reps. So also could have been the fake weights. No. Okay. How much, guys, how much is 150 kg? 330 pounds. That's 330 pounds, yeah. 150 kg. What is defensive wrist pronation? I'm confused. High pulley, low pulley? Please tell me what I do. Most of the time for defensive, I like to be low or same height as my elbow, a little bit over, because you're fighting here with someone. So you're literally fighting here for this. So that's what you want. So Yeah. Okay, we can do a little break. Now I feel like if I do this, I feel like warmed up. Like after this, I can go and do whatever, and I do feel like I warmed up. If I don't do any of the specific exercises, my body doesn't feel like I warmed up, and it takes a lot of sets with just specific exercise to actually feel like I am ready to lift something. So this is just the way that I do things. You don't have to do things like this. You can do things however you want, you know, but like this is just how I do it. I just try and explain why. So, okay, 130. Then we will maybe go and see. Right now I'm around 80, 84 and a half, 85 kilos, depends. 2 weeks I'm cutting to 80 for European Championship, so I'll be down there somewhere. But now it's pretty close. It depends, like if I eat salty things and carbs and everything, just the weight goes up, but it's around 84, 85. I think this morning was 84.7, but I'm not really thinking what I'm doing, like let's say look at this, like weight wise or diet wise. So yeah. Okay. So what do you guys think? How many reps can I do? 130 kilos now. Touch Demon, you should stop talking about those things. Yeah. 6, 22. Dude, 22. I don't know. Maybe. Okay, what I will aim for is 13, okay? Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm aiming a little bit better, but not worse. A little bit better, but not worse, okay? Let's see how that goes. Okay. Okay, guys. How much was it? Was it 15 or 16? Whew. I do like to live dangerously. I'll give you guys that. How much was it? Did anyone count? Have to go and check it. 16. Pretty good. Yeah. Like last week, also I think on Sunday, I did this and I went to 140 for 5 reps and I felt like, okay, that's enough. So when you've been lifting for 20 years and you don't listen to your body, you're an idiot in my opinion. So I'm trying to listen to my body as much as I can. 16 reps, that's pretty good. I should hit 20. Yeah, I don't know when I hit, like it's not so easy. Everyone thinks like, oh, every week you can lift more and you just go up, and it's never like that. Okay, I'm gonna change the setup. We're gonna go and do some incline dumbbell presses. I'm not gonna go super heavy on that one. Just gonna go somewhat easy, you know. Okay, set it up here. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna do 100. 100. I'm gonna do 3 sets of 10, 40 kg. The hardest part for me is lifting those dumbbells from the ground because my back is super messed up. Because there's messed up and then there's whatever is with my back. But I'll need a little bit of break because after doing that, and then try and also do this with some heavy dumbbells. Not that cool. Not that cool. Okay, I'll grab my stuff. I'll be right back, guys. See the computer and also my notes. Does anyone have a training diary? Let me know in the chat. Do you use training diary? Okay. Just like tech, listen. You don't say these things. You should never say these things. I don't think you've been around lifters that will tell you like don't say these things because then you ask for trouble to happen. We know the risks. I know the risks and I know my limits and I know that I'm always risking. But I can always say the same thing, you know? Your computer might catch fire and the whole thing might burn down. You might go outside on the street and car hits you. You might step in an elevator and it breaks down. You know, shit does happen. You know, but it's not like what you write in diary. I write all my exercises, all my sets, and all my numbers. That's pretty much how it is. I think it's, first of all, like you can always find patterns. So if you did really well and something was working, like something was really strong, you can find out what you did. You can go back and take a look at it. If you return to some exercise, you can see what was the last weights you used and either try to achieve that or, you know, hit something bigger or almost that. I think it would be really funny, like I'm training, like, you know, drinking vodka. Okay. Oh, now these feel so heavy. You know, like what is the, like after you do AMRAP, which is close to failure, right? Is as close to failure as you can go. Like afterwards, like everything feels so heavy. Like the dumbbells feel like 40 kilos, like I usually will do like if I would do normal, like 5 sets there, like 5 reps, right? Then I would come, we have 55s. I would use those for like 8, 10, 12, something like this. But after, like, because that probably depleted me. But the good thing is, like, I don't feel anything in my shoulder, on my right shoulder. So that's awesome. Like, that's the best part. You know. So anyone does times you train your wrist per week? I'll do like now, I used to do like almost every day something, a little bit. Now I'll have more dedication. One day will be more fingers, one wrist based, and sometimes in between I'll do something because you will use your wrist whenever you pull. So today will be a little bit of wrist work, you know. Yeah. Mindaugas Starasite is in the chat. The one, the only, the GOAT. When you coming visit? When you coming here for a visit, man? Okay. Oh, that was heavy already. Yeah, after 130, this feels really heavy. Okay, I'll do one more set. I'm gonna go someday. Are you taking any steroids? No, but Mindaugas is. You can tell by anything he does. No one is that strong. No one's that impressive. No one has a sleeper build that's the ultimate sleeper build, you know? Everyone knows, like, and actually all the tricks about like bench press and everything I learned from Mindaugas. He's actually a world-class bench presser, bodybuilder. He just pretends. Like, he does all the training. Like, Levin got really, like, when Levin lifted 180 kilos for the bicep curl, Minda did a strict curl, 180.5 kilos. And since then, Levin has been very, very quiet, you know? So, just so you guys know, you know. Bro, I'm not. Yeah. They invented weight classes so the bigger guys can run away from Mindaugas, you know, because otherwise it's like, oh, Minda was like, oh, I have to pull in this class. Everyone's like, yeah, you can't leave this class. He was like, okay. Still, no one tell him, okay? So that's the reason we have like bigger classes. And if you notice, like on East versus West, every class is like 10 kilo, 85, 95, 105. But from 85, there's 77, you know. There's a reason they made it so small. They're like, okay, Mina's like, okay. They kind of teased him a little bit, you know. Oh, Rodrigo, I'll see you in Europeans. Yeah, I'll bring you your t-shirt, buddy. Yeah. Guys, if you don't know, Rodrigo Alba from Spain. Go on Instagram, check him out. Like, he is the beast of the beast. Like, the things that he does, like calisthenics, powerlifting, even like, I think he runs like 20 kilometers or something, or 10 kilometers. Then he goes and does like 250 kg for 5 reps. Weighs around 80 kilos. Does like rope climbs plus 50 kilos. Like the most insane thing ever. If any of the, I don't see any of my moderators in the chat, they should put on his Instagram there. Like, dude's an absolute beast. And super strong arm wrestler. Like, when I was in Spain, we had so much fun. We pulled like, I think we pulled 4 hours, maybe even more, because we pulled and we stopped and then we continued pulling till everyone else kind of left. It was just insane. Yeah, Rodrigo is insane. One. That was good. Okay, let's go do some side pressure. Oh man, next time I'll set up a live, and before I don't know if you have lifted any time in your life, but after you do something like 130 kilos for reps, you can't really do anything else, you know, so, whew. Okay, I'm gonna put this around like this. Okay, so okay. So I'm doing this somewhat like Godzilla style. It is from peg to peg. And I'm doing it high because I do side pressure now. I do two variations. I do low. By low, I mean like this. And I do high, I mean like this. So low, so that is when I'm in this position. And high is this position. I feel my high position is not good. It's not good at all. So I don't really care about the elbow pad. I'll take out the weight. Here, I'll set it up. I want it like this, and I'll just do it like this. So again, nothing gets involved in this one. It's specifically, I go for pure side pressure, you know. Go. Oh, damn it. Sorry, guys. Okay. I specifically, like I said, let me know if you can hear me. So I don't go down low. I think I'm gonna take these off because I don't need them. So I'm gonna keep it up, and I'm going here. Like this is the whole direction where I'm going. So when I do low, I try to touch the peg, but this time I'll just go here. Maybe I just keep these so I know where the dimension is. Okay, so I'm gonna do differently. So I set it up. Yeah, okay, this will be good. So pretty much what is this, or what am I focusing on is right now the start engagement. So I will try not to drop my body weight. I'm trying to not, I'm not leaning to the side, because if I lean to the side, I lose tension, and it gets much less tension of what I want. And I just want constant tension on my side pressure. So like this, lift it out, keep it high, and just go side. So yeah, I have an instinct of doing this. I don't want that. A little bit. Okay. Maybe I need it. It feels very weird when the elbow pads are not where they need to be. Yeah. think I need to stay more vertical, not to drop to any side at all, because then it will be what I want. I'll check the chat in a minute, guys. Sorry, I'm thinking here. So I think for the first set I should start with 40 kg here. That's not a lot. So we did low with Kaspers on Wednesday. We went pretty heavy because I didn't want to go that heavy. Kaspers felt his side pressure really felt afterwards. I didn't go that heavy, but it was heavy. It was like 42.5, like real weight, but there's nothing else involved, and it's all just on your joint. I felt okay on Friday because I've been doing these a little bit longer than Kaspers. Kaspers didn't feel so great. Okay, high setup. Oh, here and maybe I need a longer drive. Because I used to do it like when I go here, but I don't want to do that. Kind of messes everything up for no reason. As you notice, like this is pure side pressure. That means I'm not pushing anything. This is where I'm holding. Like when you arm wrestle, like most of the time, doesn't matter what you hit a top roll, you lean like this. You don't really change position. When you hook, you don't really change position. When you side pressure, you don't really change position. Yet we want to do 3D movements when there are no 3D movements. It's literally like this. So I want to stay here because if I drop the tension, it's not like this, it's like this. So I get less. I could get it if I get the first part in and then I drop a little bit low, because that's more like, I feel like it's just a natural thing that I do, and I don't think it's a bad thing to do. But you kind of get away from max tension, which is what not. I'm not trying to do that because that's what top rollers do, you know. And no one will ever call me a top roller, so okay. Oh, this was good, really good. Also, like these exercises, as much as they look, like I think it's very easy to overdo them. So I'm very, very careful what I'm doing. I don't want to feel any pain. I want to build my joint, right? And it's very easy to go heavier, and also don't like changing the plane or the vector, because then it's very quickly changing where the pressure is coming from. So you might that's where you get kind of injured, because you're trying to jump out of something, right? Ooh, but this was very good. This was very good. I need to check. Give me a second, guys. Where's my notes? I have to check the weights that I was using last week, because I feel like this is very nice and very big increase. Very nice and very big increase. Okay. Pure side pressure high. So well-being, no. High setup, so 8 reps. Mhm. Where is it? Okay. Okay, I was going even 50, but I started with 40. So here's, okay, 40, 45, 50. Here we can go add a little bit of weight. With side pressure, like that's why your elbows hurt, literally, because your body is not ready and not conditioned. So I like these exercises, and I do think whatever, like, you do these kind of exercises, they will strengthen your joint. But the problem is, if you can put your ego aside, if you can really put in the work, then you will get really good, really fast, and like without any injuries. Every injury will keep you back. Like, yeah, some people like me have to learn it the hard way. So at least hope someone takes advice. Ooh, this felt very good. Like so I put it like this because I want it to be on my palm. This is where I'm actually having the tension if I can pull. This is where it's my palm and it's right here on my thumb. So these are the 2 points where, especially in a hook, where you will have the tension. Yeah. Okay, very good. Like my right feels really nice. It felt pretty nice when we were training. So that's good. That's really good. Left feels a little bit of, yeah, but no one cares about left, I guess. But no. I do care. Okay, thanks so much, man. If you have some time, we'll train again in Romania. Hook or die. Yeah. Is this in Norway? If not, are there any pools from there except Lars that might be seen in the future? This is not from Norway. Just the table was a gift from Hardanger Club. This is why I was like, why it's Norway? But yeah, there's a lot of guys from Norway that are very good, and especially the young ones. You just have to give them time. There was this kid. We had some epic hook matches. And I do think it was because I was dead from arm wars, but nonetheless, kid's really good. And I think he will, if he gets an opportunity at somewhere like Arm Wars, I think he can shine. I wish Frode would come back. I wish Frode would be somewhat a glimpse of old Frode, you know. Love to pull him, but I really want to pull him only if he's in a good shape and somewhat of his best shape, because there's no like what I don't see a point, even if like I get back a loss, like it doesn't freaking matter to me. I'd rather pull someone that is incredibly great challenge. So I hope Frode comes back, you know. Okay. Very nice. So today is I have pure side pressure. Then I'm gonna do some like what we do from front, like front pulley side pressure, but it's gonna be with multi-spinner, where I focus on these 2 fingers. It's as close to what I am doing when I'm pulling as possible. So that's next exercise. Then I think I'm gonna do JM press, and then we're gonna do internal rotations also here on table for those positions. So that will be, and Or maybe, no, I think I'm gonna do another tricep exercise, and then we're gonna do something for like JM press, and then I'm gonna do my rest. Yeah, that's gonna be for today. Okay. Few exercises for rest. Oh. Oh my God. You know, it's so good because it's like there's no pain. And I used to have pain in this position when I was trying to do like side pressure with my right arm. There's nothing, there's no pain. And I feel really, not just comfortable, I feel connected and strong. Oh, it's so awesome. Really good. Done, done, done. Okay. Okay. So this is now 40, 50, 60. Okay, this will be the last set. I would like, probably would do one more, but I think this will be enough. Never overdo a good thing. Multi. Okay, we'll have multi-spinner side pressure. And where is this? Multi-spinner, 8 reps. Okay. Okay. Check chat low. Let's see, try pronation lift. No, I'm focusing bench press, squats, legs, abs, workout, chest workout, mate. Core strength and help me lift. Pronation lift more easier than early. Why is it, coach? Being generally strong. Yeah, I don't think like the chest is not involved in almost any, like it will do some stabilization for your arms, but it doesn't really does anything else than that. How much weight is it? 80, no, it's not 80 kilos. It's 60 kilos. Not even real weight. It's real weight. It's even less. What is it in real weight? 40 kilos, something like this. I read juice is very illegal in Norway, and pullers are tested in the homes that might limit the quality at the world level. Yeah, like I got tested in Norway when I competed there, and this year we had like 3 Latvians, or 2 Latvians also get tested there. So whenever you go there, expect to be tested. So they're very, very serious about everything. Okay, this is the last set. Oh, it feels really good. Like really, really good. Feels super stable. That's so awesome. That is so awesome. This doesn't feel stable at all. No, for lefty it was maybe 5 too much. Okay, this is the choice I have to live with. Okay, now we're gonna do some multi-spinner side pressure. Sorry guys. Whew. Okay, so this beautiful handle for Titan grip. Code WAR 2025, link in description. Like really good handle. I'm very happy for collaboration we're doing with Titan grip. So there's going to be way more stuff coming after a little bit later. So I hope you guys will see it and enjoy it, and maybe someone can get a good use from it. How did I do it like this? No, I think I did it like this. Okay. Yeah. So again, all I'm doing is literally what I'm doing in a match, attacking through my small finger and just driving sideways. So this is the whole thing I'm doing. And in this one, I'm not really focused on anything else. I'm not pulling my elbow. I'm not doing anything else. I'm just going sideways. And let me change the camera angle here, guys. So anyone, if you guys can put on some likes on this video, will be greatly appreciated. Some would say your thumb will grow to John Brzenk level. That's what some would say. I didn't say it, you know. No. Starts from the top. Nope. Always happens to me, but like this. Okay. Oh, here. Just sideways. Intentionally, I'll leave my shoulder out. This is all for side pressure, and it's all for the position that I'm actually pulling in. With left, not as much, but I try to convert my left arm to being similar as my right. But the difference is I think it's the fingers and the wrist. So for years I had my ulnar nerve was coming off the bone here. What the hell? Why do I look like I have? God, trying to make myself look younger. Look, idiot. Okay. So my ulnar nerve was coming off the groove, and whenever I had any pressure inside, just crazy pain. Pretty much when I started arm wrestling, I would say 2011, 12, 13. So very, very long time. And it was mostly because of muscle disbalance from bench press and everything else. I kind of messed things up. So also some muscles were too tight, but I kept working with this even with all the pain. Like I just kept working. And when this went away, like this got so much stronger. Like it's so much stronger than my normal arm that it is a little bit ridiculous. And I think there's something, you know, even if you have something injured or whatever. I don't know if there's sound now. I'll fix it. Give me a second. Let me fix the sound, guys. Because it's on a little bit downward angle, it keeps sliding off. Okay, should be good now. So yeah. So moral of the story, even if something hurts, if you can train it, probably it will get much better. Yeah, with left this is already heavy. With right is fine. Let me check the chat, guys, sorry. Franken, if you flash pin Ray, I'll give you 1,000. Coach, I'll flash pin you, bro. Flash pin you. Sure. Okay. Probably it's 11 on his burner account. Yeah, like the stream, guys. I don't know. Probably will help. Next super match. So I have, right now, I have like 4 floating in the air. I have dates where I'm like, this is okay. Already kind of getting set up. It might happen, but we're trying to figure all the details out. So what I know, on 9th of August, I will be in Finland. There's going to be an arm wrestling event. I'm going to pull in Finland. Also, some Swedish arm wrestlers going to be there. It's going to be epic. I'll have a super match versus, at one time, really high level arm wrestler. Haven't seen much from him now. Maybe we'll see. But he used to be one of the guys that was like, asked the honest. I'm like, do you know this guy? And he was like, yeah, this guy was sitting in finals in Hook with almost all of the best of the best. And I was like, okay. He said, but that was a long time ago. So we'll see. We'll see. That's very interesting for me. Ooh, that was pretty good. Like literally, I'm training that kind of awkward position, but it is the position, first of all, where I attack and where I try to press through. So literally with the small, attacking small finger on the side, a lot of side pressure and a lot of wrist. Okay, this was much better. Let me check the weights. Multi-spinner. Oops. One guy actually, like, he texted me like, you know, like, I'm from, like, Ray, I would beat you. Like, we made a video about King's Move or something with Giannis that time. And like, Ray, I would beat you in the King's Move, blah, 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 something like this. And he was like, come to UK. And I was on a plane to UK. And I said like, dude, like, this is where we gotta be. Come on, bring the money. Like, no freaking problem. Like, we'll set up the match. And sadly, I didn't get my money or my match. Are you left-handed, Ray? No. As a top roller, how should you set up so you're able to hit quickly but statically strong? Should you set up with a lot of pressure or be loose? Like, you can hit fast when you're not somewhat loose. There's nothing to hit. You can just move then, right? But like, this is a twitch, right? When muscles contract, it's a twitch, right? But if you're already there, there's not going to be a lot. There's just going to be movement sideways. It depends on what you can actually do, you know? Yeah. Who is the worst style for your sparring? I think everyone knows. I think everyone knows who's the worst guy to practice with. If you're from Latvia, you absolutely know. If you're not from Latvia, I think you also know. So the best guy, it's Sanders. Like, the best guy to practice with is Sanders. He'll give you everything. You can work. It's going to be fine. Okay. So we'll do 2 more sets here. Okay, we'll start with right arm like I did here. That's not tight enough. Yeah. I think multi-spinner is a very underrated tool. A lot of people, I think a lot of people actually hate on it because Devin uses it. They're like, oh, I don't need it. But it's one of the best tools, in my opinion. Oh, like, my elbow feels so good. Like, it feels amazing. It's like, it feels like I can add some pressure until it breaks again. Yeah. and my left, like my elbow now and shoulder got better with my right. So now I would say my right is better at everything except, of course, top roll. But my left used to be better at everything except rest for all the time. But now it's, the wrist is so behind for some reason. Like even now, like when I go sideways, all I feel is my wrist is gonna slip. My hand is gonna slip, the weight is gonna slip out. So I won't be able to get what I want. So yeah, and I can't figure out what it is, because I feel like it's sometimes when you have your wrist like fully, when you cup it and your fingers like these ones, I feel like I can press my fingers in my palm. Here I don't feel the same pressure. It's not bad now, but I don't feel the same, like feels weakness. And a lot of times when I get to position, the guys can just rick out because I don't have connection. Then again, for sometimes they just like magically, I come to training and it's awesome. And then like last training was okay, wasn't bad, wasn't great, but was okay. And when I was in Slovakia, felt awesome. Real question. Ooh. What single thing do you think make arm wrestling as a sport grow and get to next level, like into UFC, NBA? One single thing. If more action. Okay, one single thing, more action. When there is actually arm wrestling happening on the table. I think that will, because then you show someone in a match and there's gonna be a match, right? It doesn't mean someone's gonna be, sometimes someone's just that strong, like boom, boom, boom. But I think all the unnecessary time that we just waste on many different things, I think that is the kind of thing, that's the turn off of arm wrestling. Like if I show someone, and like if you go watch a competition or tournament, most of the matches will end like in a second or less. Like most, I would say 80%. Sometimes you will go to tournament, and we had these where there's no whatever wars, right? And I do think that is a problem. We don't need all of them to be wars, but we need less time to be wasted. Right, what do you think about Paul Lynn versus Arsen Khachaturian? I think Paul Lynn wins, and I think Paul Lynn wins easy. I'll be very surprised if Arsen can still do. I do think Paul Lynn is different level. I saw how Arsen pulled versus Andrei Sharkovic. I don't think Andrei Sharkovic would do much against Paul Lynn. Maybe I'm wrong, but I have Paul as a heavy favorite in that one. Arsen is really strong. He's really good, but I don't think he is the same levels good as Paul Lynn, in my opinion. Like it just, yeah. But he's pretty good. Not pretty good, but really good. We'll see. Okay, 55, last set. Okay, last set. Ooh, see? That's the magical part. Yeah. Like with right, I feel full control. With left, I just don't feel the control at all. It's like, it's strong. Like for most people that are right-handed but have strong left arms, they will feel like it's strong but dumb. You know, just kind of dumb. Nice. Very good. Your finger connection might be connected to something on your elbow. Same on my right hand, and in return, it's giving major ulnar side pain. No pain, nothing. There's nothing. It just doesn't work. But I also have this on my left arm. Like you can see. See this? You see, guys, this? Right? It's not there with right, but it is there with left. I feel this might be something that is interfering with my elbow. Give me a second, guys. I have to check if the battery is still. Oh, we have 33%. Maybe we'll survive a little bit. I'll give you elbow pain. My man, you can't give me something I already have. You don't think I have elbow pain? I just pushed it so far down that I don't even know that. Armwrestling hurts for first 10 years, you know? And then you just get used to the pain. So you don't even acknowledge the pain, you know? Gonna give me elbow pain. Okay, let's do some triceps. I think maybe regular. Yeah, I'll do some regular extensions. I think that will be pretty good. And then we're gonna do some internal rotations. What do you guys think? I think that's okay plan. That's not a great plan, but it's okay plan. Okay. Oh, okay. Also feels pretty okay. Like I had my elbows used to hurt so bad I couldn't do triceps for like years. Like I couldn't do any exercises with some decent weight, and I used to do almost here like full stack and dips with plus 60, 80 kilos and just couldn't do nothing. There's just so much. And yeah, if you work on things and do your JM presses and some other exercises, you can fix a lot of stuff. This is why I do believe, like, I love Mindaugas variation. There's variations like, I think I will do like a dedicated video on JMs and different variations, how you can get your elbows really, you know, stretched out in good way. So I do think people are overlooking it, and a lot of people are very lazy. Yeah. Yeah. Just side and tricep stay to do. Oh, that's awesome, buddy. That is awesome. Okay. Pretty okay. Okay, we'll do one more set here. I like to do from time to time, like mix it up. Like if I'm doing my like back pressure work, I'll do in between some like general pulling exercises, something like this. If I do like, especially for side pressure, I might do like one general, then side pressure, then again general, then either chest or triceps, or mix it up a little bit. Also gives like a little bit of break for the system, because when you start doing things in one way, it's kind of, it's good for many different reasons that I don't want to give you lectures about it. Really cool podcast. I don't know. I knew about him like forever. I think I have few of his books. Pavel Saulin. He really likes kettlebells. I think he's been on Joe Rogan, but he went on Huberman, and he talked a lot of interesting stuff. A lot of stuff that actually can apply to arm wrestlers, can apply to their training and things like this, especially when you don't do it like us, where you have dedicated time in the gym, where you go to gym and do your training. So a lot of stuff to take care, to just check it out. 4-hour podcast. Like they talk about a lot of stuff, but like greasing the groove, that's the one I'm talking about. Yeah, someone asked me about like super matches. So 100% confirmed, it's Finland, 9th of August. There's gonna be posters and everything, and I think it's also free. It's not a pay-per-view event, it's a free event, but it's more for them, but it's gonna be awesome. Then before that, I might even go before to Arm Wars. I'm trying to figure out with Teal, because he asked me if I want to come, can I come? So we will see there. What else? What else? Yeah, Arm Wars, that might be one then. At the end of August, it is Canada. We're still trying to figure out opponent. Still trying to figure out who I will pull or what's gonna go down. But I really want to pull. I really want to pull George, but I don't want to be disrespectful to George. You know, and he is, at this point, he's pretty old. He's like, in my opinion, stylistically versus me, he's a huge favorite, stylistically. Especially the way I said I'm going to pull him slow, and probably it will be best of 3, because it's still going to be very long rounds. So, yeah, that's still being set, and we will see if that works out. If no, there might be someone else. You know, where is it? Where? Okay, here it is. But yeah, so that is getting set up. Then Arm Havoc reached out, probably at the end of December, because they will have event same day as Mac will have event. So probably in December, I will pull on Arm Havoc. Okay, I think this will not be great. I think I need it higher. I think I need it a little bit differently. Yeah. So this will be internal rotations. I'll have it on hand like this. This is not what I want. Okay, I know what I want. Perfect. We're gonna set it up a little bit different. So yeah, Lion Pride, they reached out to me. They have multiple options. A few guys after having some lucky wins think they can pull me. Not even lucky wins on me, but on some random dudes. Oh yeah, this is the one I wanted. So most tension is right here. It gets less, but okay. So yeah, Lion Pride. What else? Okay, in Czech Republic, there's going to be tournament in a big sports expo, and there's going to be also some super matches. Okay, I'm going to do it like this. So here, the most tension is when the arm is right here in the center. So I will do this, and then we'll do like 2 sets where the max tension is like this. So I will cut it like this, where it cuts into like the shortest position. Yeah. So yeah, what is it? Arm Wars, Finland, Mac, Lion Pride, Czech, Arm Havoc. I think that's it. I think for now that's it, and probably it will be, that's it. Which arms? Because there's a lot of options for me to pull both arms on many of those matches. I think in Czech I will probably face the young Czech champion, Šimon Polak, super good. I pulled him multiple times, like young but crazy good, especially his left. So that will be very, very interesting and probably very challenging for me. My left is okay, but it's like, I have more faith in my right than in my left. So we'll see. Okay. Oh, okay. So I will intentionally keep my arm sometimes open, because when you start squeezing and you start curling your wrist, flexors take over and they help a lot, and they take away a lot of tension from where you want it. Okay, we'll do one more set like this. Then I'm gonna do more where it's the shortest position. So when it's on already inside chest, and yeah, so we'll be pretty busy this year. Also a lot of projects. Yeah, I'm gonna pull topi pullers. Yes, yeah, I'm pulling topi saranoluma. So someone will teach me how to say it correctly. Yes, I'm reading about Paul and Andre. I do think that Andre Shark just got tired. Like, Andre pulls very, very robotic. He doesn't have like fluidity in his moments. He's very, very, right? I would say somewhat similar like Pavlo. Like, both of them look very robotic, very, they're crazy powerful. But like those muscles, because they're so robotic, not so plastic, they will get pumped faster. And if you can get them pumped faster, it's gonna be harder for them. Okay. Nice, really nice. Yeah, Bogdan beating Arsen, like he beated him everywhere and like everywhere. So that was crazy. Like, these also feel very good. I'm surprised about a lot of stuff today in training, to be honest, guys, because I've been dealing with some stuff which is very nice, and there's not those problems, especially in shoulder. So yeah, like I'll finish my workout and I still will do like everything for reverse. Like, you have to pull everything back. When you do too much of this, too much coming forward, you need to put everything back. And just because I don't put it like on all my trainings or anything, I do it every day. Like, when I wake up, sometimes I'll do a little bit of back like work for my shoulders, because you just can't get enough of everything, in my opinion. Okay, perfect. This is it. This is what I want. Oh, really weak. So this position, pretty okay. Shoulder, when it's in the shortened position, feels extremely weak. I think I'm gonna do a few more. Okay, man, we've been on for some time. So I'm gonna do this. Then I'm gonna do a few sets of J press, and then it's wrist. some wrist work. I think at some point I'll have to take off the microphone. You'll have to forgive for the shitty quality, and because the battery will die. So let's hope we can fix it and battery doesn't die. Okay, what do we have here? Okay. What are my thoughts on Matt Mask versus Irakli? Man, like I don't know, like I haven't seen Irakli pulling lefty in a very long time. Did he pull lefty on East versus West? Does anyone remember? Because I can't remember at this point. Huh. Thoughts. What weight class? Oh, I'd be 85 probably. So I can't, I have no plans on going lower than 85 at this point. And I don't want to go higher at all also. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, these are terrible. Like, it's so weak here, it's crazy. Oh my God, so weak. Okay, I know what I have to work on. So always, it's good to play around a little bit with vectors and positions, and like, I don't think I have to explain to you guys one more time. When there's 90-degree angle with you and the cable, right? That's where the most tension is. So that's why I'm standing here and I have it like this. So it hits at 90 degrees. So that's where the most tension is. So the most tension is when my arm is like this. So I can even go higher if I want to, but intentionally go lower because it's harder, you know, it's harder to pull something which is further away than something that is closer. And that's why I'm doing it like this. So 50, 55, okay. Up to down tricep extensions. 3 sets of 12. And internal. Then, what is that? 15, 20. Okay, and yeah, like I said, no one would understand anything from my notes because I write a lot English. Yeah, okay. Okay. So weak there. Ooh, like first ones, it's even cracked. Yeah, probably because of all my shoulder problems. Found a good vector to strengthen it. If I think I can strengthen that, then I feel like eventually 11 will fall. You know, that's just how it is. Okay, I'm gonna do one more here, and let me set up a little bit for JMs. I go very low weight on JM presses. Like I do mean it because I have one rule for JM presses. It is no pain. If there is pain, like there's no freaking point of doing it. You don't get nothing if you're trying to push through the pain. So I'm trying to build strength in positions where strength doesn't want to go. So that's why I will have my JM presses and I will go pretty low weights, and yeah, I always mix it up from different points. One of those points is grip, so what kind of grips I take, or widths of my hand placement, and the other one is shit, and the other one is like what I will do, what I do normal reps, will I do static holds, will I do pulses, will I do like a mix between all of those. So today we're gonna do around 3 to 5 second hold, press out, 3 to 5 second hold, press out, and I'm trying and aiming for what will be, I don't know, maybe 6 reps and 4 sets. And we're gonna switch up the, what kind of grips we take. Grips? It's not what I mean. Hand placement. Hand placement. Sorry. 1, 2. Oh, like left feels really good there. Right feels really bad here. Really bad. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is my homework, I guess. Okay, let's go for J presses, guys. Did anyone here try the Mindaugas variation of J press that he gave? Sorry. I do like that because it's more comfortable for me. But all these positions will still work really well. So this is 30 kilos. This is pretty much what I'm aiming for. I'm not gonna go higher. I think we're gonna start like this. We're gonna start wide and we're gonna come in closer. So legs go up like this, in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up. Up. That's 2. That's 3. My left elbow is cracking like crazy. Can you guys hear it? Can you? That's 5. So I intentionally have a suicide grip, and I have it here like this, and I press it like this, right? Because again, that's where the pressing usually comes from. So that was the first set. Quick breaks, then I go for next one. For wrist today, I'm thinking I will do some isolated work. We're gonna do something with wrist wrench. Maybe no. Not wrist wrench, no. We're gonna do something with strap handle. Then I will have the big, like the thick, big rolling handle, and really focus on cupping in and a little pause. And then multi-spinner work without any wrap, where I focus on my small finger working. So that will be pretty much where it. So first exercise is from starting position. Second exercise is not fingers in starting position, wrist in bend position. And third exercise is cupping through the small finger. Yeah, I think that will be enough. Okay, so this was the first set. This is the second set. Okay, go down. 1. I do feel like slight discomfort, but it's not enough for me to say like, oh, this is like too much or something. So there's a line where I'm trying to build it, and these 5-second reps, like I do like them because that puts you in a static position so you can really target the tendon. Then you do contraction, which targets tendon in the muscle, you know. Do you know your peer on J Press? No. It's been 6 years since Irakli pulled on left. Dude, that is crazy. To see you have super much Shimon Polak. Yeah, that is coming. That is coming soon. Guys, let me check. Where is... Okay, 16%. Okay, we can still do it. But I think when I start doing wrist, we're gonna put it on a charge a little bit. Okay, set number 3, like this. Okay. That's 3. You can see my arms doesn't go lower, like this is this is the end range. Sucks. 5. Nice. I think 3 sets will be okay, because I will do a little bit tomorrow, but different variation. Okay, so we're gonna go do some wrist. Do some wrist. So with wrist, it's right now I do feel like my arm is weaker than my hand. My wrist is one of, especially the right arm, not the left arm, but right arm. Wrist is something that doesn't give me any issues, but it still doesn't mean like I don't have to work on it. I feel like have more wrist, shut down more lanes, you know. So that's always a good one. And we had this conversation with Devin, and I think he told, I asked him like, what do you think? He's like, oh, you know, like everyone says I don't have enough arm and I need more wrist. But I said, like, you do need more arm. But yeah, I was sad to hear when we did a podcast with Devin that his back is an issue. So that's very bad for longevity. Because I do hope, and I did think that Devin has some good chances. Again, let's go one more time. Let's see if it happens. So I think he will put all his effort that he has on trying to beat Vitaly. I think that will be absolute everything he has. And then if he does that, he will do one more shot at Levin, and I think he will go all in. But if he's already saying like he can't do any of the lifts or anything, and he's staying away from what is it? Like weight training, just two arm work for his arm wrestling training. So that means the problem is already there. So it's not good, and I kind of sad. But we'll see what happens. Devin will never stop, and he will go all in. So. And that's why, guys, I will tell you again one more time that specific training is specific, that it doesn't keep your body healthy. And you need to do something, in my opinion. It's fine if it's fine to go all in, but most of the people that I see are training for arm wrestling, they're not even going all in. Yet they don't do anything else because they think that because Devin doesn't do that, they don't have to do, and then problems. I think I need it a little bit higher. So what I'm aiming here again is 90-degree position for my wrist here. Okay, and just like this. Yep, that's no, okay. I think I need it. I think I need lower. Okay. Yeah. Because I want that 90-degree position because it will give maximum amount of tension on my wrist. Okay, what do we have here? Yeah, I'll set up the better camera angle, and I think we're gonna switch off a little bit, guys, to and charge. Okay. Okay. Sorry, guys. So let me know if it's me because I can try to set it up a little better. Okay, this will charge it a little bit because I need it. Okay, let me know. Is it terrible? Let me know if it's terrible. Okay. Love the Crocs. Do you put info anywhere? When I come there, I just depends on where I am. I talk with some local guys and clubs in there. But no, we might go for Dumbbell. I was there last year, so we might go there for Dumbbell. But we will see. We will see. Oh, perfect. So again, 90-degree position between my wrist and the cable system means there's maximum tension right here in this position. So right here, and that's what I want. It's starting position. I like this handle because it's all in my hand. I don't have any tension on my fingers and my wrist. I sometimes will switch it up and I will use like a normal wrist wrench, but I don't really use like a regular rolling hand because regular rolling hand will just go wherever you turn. So sometimes you don't know if you actually do the work or you turn it. So yeah. Okay. I want to do something heavy for my wrist today, so I think we're gonna go pretty heavy for me. Not for you guys. For you, it's never heavy enough. So wrist, strap, isolated. Okay. So we're gonna do for 6 reps. Should I go 6 reps? Should I go more? No, 6 will be okay. Okay, so 40, 45. Okay, let's see. than my right. And my right is much stronger in the wrist, in the fingers, and anything. But I think when it's fully isolated, just goes on the wrist, I think left is better, but the finger strength and finger connection is at least 20, if not 30% better for the right arm. So that's why there's like a big freaking difference. Okay, we'll have this, and then love the Crocs. That was influence. It was actually a gift from Armwrestling when I was in Canada. I love them. I wear them all the time. Tina hates them. Doesn't allow me to wear them all the time. Yet I still wear them all the time. They're really comfortable. Like I train with them. I go walk with them. I walk them at home. I walk everywhere. So. So much harder on the right than on the left. Yet on the right, the head is so much better. Like it's not even comparable. It's so weird. Reposition. You need to smooth thing over this. Decent weights for myself. Like most weights that guys lift in the gym are much lower than they actually are. Because it's very easy to cheat yourself. So, like when someone says like, oh, you don't need to do isolated wrist throws, you can just do it in a cable system. So, when do you actually know that your wrist is doing the work, not the rest of your body, because you can move it around in 3 dimensions, right? So when you have isolated work on some specific parts, you get to strengthen those parts. And you want to strengthen your arm or wrist in a straight position when there is no tension on the wrist. I think it is very beneficial to do exercises like this, guys. So, but it's up to you. You know, it's always up to you. It's up to you. No one else cares. Just so you know. Okay. Still rolling. We're still rolling. Those Bluetooth mics are really... Yeah, I just put on a phone on a charge because it was almost... that it's gonna almost... battery's gonna die. So that's why you have to hear a little bit of echo. But we're going to bring it back in a few minutes, in a second. I need to bottle to that before I can. Okay, so now this is a 2 3/4 inch or 70 millimeter handle. So like this can do it. Got the weight and just I keep it like the position as straight as possible. Not trying to push in. When the side pressure, pull back of anything, just the wrist. Most tension is on fingers and it goes to the wrist. Pretty okay. I think we can a little bit increase the weight. Oh shit, man. Okay. What is it? Is audio a little bit better now? Okay, when I'm near to camera, probably it's okay, but when I step away a little bit, then it's, yeah. Okay, we're gonna, no, it's still pretty damn bad. Okay, guys, I think it's gonna survive 2 more exercises for sure. If the camera dies in the middle, I'm sorry. Audio was more important. Okay, I'm gonna do my last 2 exercises. Give me some questions if you want. I'll try to answer them while I do it. And we're gonna finish today's training. Did I put weight? That's pretty okay. So I don't really like rolling handles anymore because I think most of your elbow pain does come from rolling handles because, like I said, if you watch the part where I do side pressure, because you're changing your position in 3 dimensions, it's pure vodka, guys. Prieka. If you change your position, like you go in and out of tension. So this is why I don't like it. But I have a specific thing where I want my fingers to be stronger in really uncomfortable position where it's further away, where I have it more on my wrist than anything else. So the center of rotation is really far, you know, from my thumb. So I get fingers and I also get good wrist because it's so far and it's so deep right here. So I have what I want. This is why I'm using this one. Actually, it's like one of the latest additions that I can, like, because I changed my exercises and I changed this with some other exercise because I felt like, okay, this will be at this time a little bit more beneficial than some other stuff I'm doing. And again, the tension straight coming from here is just because so I can't do anything with my body to cheat it a little bit, you know. Like I can't press on it, I can't turn on it, I can't do any of those things. That's why. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I think I need like a adapter where like it goes out and I can put a charger, or maybe I get a battery, like those batteries that you put behind your phone, so it charges, or like wireless or something. So yeah, okay. Ooh. Really good. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Okay, one more set. One more set with this, then multi-spinner, and that'll be today's workout. So it's 2 hours now, so it's a little bit over 2 hours, so it's okay. I actually tried to do it faster. I usually train for 3 hours, and I usually will do like maybe 2 more exercises or something like this, but I also at this point don't need to do more. Rest. Mm-hmm. And so what was that? Okay. So yeah, I don't need to do, I think now a little bit recovery this week, and then probably the hardest part will be the weight cut and anything, but it's not so bad. I am a little bit too fat anyway, so lose some. Okay. This is really good. Like the weight isn't crazy, but like I feel, because it adds so much stress on fingers, and like when you do it with wrist wrench, you have to squeeze. Here I'm not squeezing, I'm just containing, but you have to contain all the way till you get your wrist involved. So all the way till here. Really good. Oh, nice. Like right now, what I'm thinking is like, should do one more set, and I'm gonna do one more set. You know why? Because Mama didn't raise no. Okay, let's see. Put it like this. So yeah, we have a multi-spinner. Like if anyone here on the chat or like there have pulled me, they know like how I pull, especially with my right arm on a small finger, like what I have built, where it is the control. And the exercise I'm gonna do next is probably one of the exercises, is the reason why I have that power there. And I do many different variations of it. I do which is static, I do where I hold it, I do where it's wrapped around my hand. Today, I think because I had it already wrapped around my hand, I'll do it where I have to hold it myself. So have more muscle engagement and more on turning there. So you should always kind of find a way, like if you just do one variation, as soon as someone puts you in a position where you can't use that, you'll be, you know, out of position, and you never want to be out of position. So this is why, like, even I love the strap. I almost if you pull with me on table, I'll get the strap straight away, because like it's easier and it's nicer to pull in the strap. But most of my matches don't even go to the strap, so that's the reason. Yeah. This is good addition. This is what I needed. I feel like this is the exercise I really needed. So I found 2 ones that I didn't do before, and I feel like I'm very weak there. Not only weak, but I feel connection, and I feel that I'm lacking power there. So those 2 will be where I work. So for next one, you can use, like, we have a cone pullers, or you can use just a regular multi-spinner. But I'm gonna use this time a cone puller, but you know, multi-spinner works the same. I just like that sometimes I can have something where it's even more tension on the small finger because it's a much thicker part. So like this. I forgot how incredibly it's so, like, left and right here feels like day and night. Someone one time asked me, is it good to put on extra weight with one hand and do less with the other one? Yes. Like the difference, like to have Devon Larratt-like difference, you have to put in like incredible amounts of work. But if you just, the idea is like stimulation. So if you stimulate the arm or you don't stimulate it, you won't have like crazy differences. Like if you feel like one arm is weaker, one is stronger, you can use different weights. It won't resolve in different crazy big difference in muscle mass or something, because they both need, the stimulation might be the same, right? So 45 on one and 55 on the other will maybe have the same equivalent drive, neural drive and everything, or, you know, hypertrophy or whatever. So don't be afraid to change the weight for one hand and put a different weight for the other hand. What I really feel the difference is that with left hand, I'm more here with these fingers, and with right hand, more here. I think I can add now. Ray News on Global Armwrestling channel. Yeah, YouTube. I explained the whole situation with YouTube, and they were like, we don't know nothing. It's probably automated response. I send them another email, I send them like details, I send them whatever. Because there was a lot. There was a lot of videos that I filmed that I don't think I have anywhere else, which kind of freaking sucks, but like at this point in my life, it's getting ridiculous. So I have to worry about some other stuff. Okay. Nice. Nice. Very, very nice. Cheers, man. Thanks for awesome videos. You're welcome, buddy. Okay, we'll do, I think, one more set here. And yeah, I think this will be done. I don't know. I might do one more training session and do a live, because next week is a week before Europeans. I'm gonna be there mid next week after next, but I might do one of these training sessions again live, and you know, maybe, probably maybe during the week, if that will work out. But yeah, I think it's sometimes beneficial. I think also for me, talk around with you guys, you know. I do appreciate all the support, and I received a lot of messages after podcast with Ozzy, after podcast with Devin. Also, I got, I'll be honest, I got a lot of offers from a lot of places about many different kind of stuff, because I think people were not asking me because they thought I was under some kind of contract. So it's looking okay. Yeah. I have problem with pronator quadratus from pronating with straight wrist and going to the side. I injured from that. I sometimes feel it in my cup. One bad dude would take palm. Any tips? If you feel any pain on anything, start with, like, you will go to physio and they will tell you, like, start with very lightweight, high reps, and slowly build up. Probably you're trying to go too heavy. If the weight is too much, like, you can't do dynamics, do statics. You can take like a stick or anything and just work your quadratus here, put in positions, put the band around, just slowly strengthen it. Just give it time, put in time, or strengthening it. Most of the time we will just rush to bigger exercise, bigger weights, and we're like, oh, it hurts. When you can just maybe go back, fix the structure, and then you're going to continue with the work, you know. How many days per week are you training your wrist flexion? Like, I will have, right now, it's 2 parts, 2 dedicated days. And I used to do it a little bit with every training, but now I feel like I just don't need it. So my wrist will always be working when I'm pulling. So I pull very much with hand dominance, even though I'm in arm, but the hand is always working there. So I will have that. I will have on my side pressure days, extra work for wrist, 1 time more for hand, 1 time more, like 1 for wrist, 1 for fingers and containment. So that's pretty much how I split things up right now. Oh, very nice. Okay, guys. Hey, Adam. We've been pulling right. I need your wrist for my rehab work. That sounds about right. Text me details. We'll set it up. Hey, man, we really appreciate your work and your videos for Armwrestling community. Lots of support from Spain. Love Spain. Can't wait to go back. I think my phone is slowly dying out, and yeah, it's about 5%. So here. Anyway, guys, that's about right. Yeah, there's no Photoshop here. This is how it looks. Pretty okay. Yeah, that's about right. I have to do like a Kimbo, right? Anyway, good luck. Take care. Stay strong. I don't know if we're doing fixed today. I might do it today. We'll see. But yeah, I'm finishing. I'm gonna go. A lot of things coming. I've been editing. First of all, we've been making a new store. So we had drop shipping for our t-shirts and everything. But the company, Teespring, they've been effing people around, not paying creators, not sending out things for like 6 months, just telling us in emails that it's fine. There's some people I read in comments, like on like Reddit, about like the whole situation. They're like, oh yeah, I got my payment. And it's the like burner account, so we know it's all fake. So we're trying to make our own store where we're gonna print it out. Tina is doing that right now as we speak. I didn't allow her to go training until she finishes that. So we're gonna do all our own. We're gonna print it here, we're gonna send it out. It's probably gonna be much better, better quality. We're working on some interesting stuff coming, you know, that will help. If you want some of the handles that we have here, you know, Titan Grip is in description. If you want to take your arm wrestling, you just started to next level. Arm Wrestling Academy, probably the best thing I have done since or ever. Yeah, I appreciate all your support. And Alex Kordech's Odyssey on Patreon should be latest Wednesday. Working hard on it. It's pretty long. It's pretty a lot of things to do there. So yeah, it's been pretty hard to make it, but it's gonna be on Patreon very, very soon. So thank you guys for support. Appreciate you all. Stay strong. Love arm wrestling, guys. Bye.